Hello, welcome to my new video. Today is, I think, 20th of October 2015, and here I have an article written by researcher Scott Onstott, and I will here read it, and I will uh, make some comments about it while reading it. Okay, so let's begin. Water is the driving force of all nature, says Leonardo da Vinci. So you see that, and obviously, water is important uh, matter or element in our reality. Where there is water, there is life. That is what is so exciting about finding water on other planets. The possibility of extraterrestrial life. Scott Onstott says that. But I would say if the Earth is concave, there. Okay, so there, if the Earth is concave, then we have a problem. Okay, and everything about other planets. When we speak about other planets and extraterrestrial life is problematic. Okay. Now I will continue. Photo above was from a space telescope. According to NASA, photo is from 2012 year, but personally I do not know. I do not trust NASA, so I do not know is that photo that you saw a moment ago, is that photo really truthful? Okay, really correct. Okay, let me continue. Our planet's surface is covered in mostly water. Our cells are made of mostly water. Seawater and blood are chemically similar. Okay, interesting. Seawater was even being used in transfusions in emergency situations when blood or plasma wasn't available and the patient needed to have his blood volume maintained. Interesting. And Scott here have the source. I believe him. I believe this source. It is interesting. So seawater and blood. Interesting that you see that they are connected in this way. Okay, so our blood, human blood, is red color. Okay, and seawater is blue color. Okay, you see, interesting thing. You see the opposition between red and blue color here. Okay, it is interesting. I just say that because it is interesting to me. Okay, let's continue with this article. I looked into the structure of water and was surprised to find that scientists aren't certain of the geometry of the water molecule. A recent review listed 46 distinct models, so indirectly indicating their lack of success in quantitatively reproducing the properties of real water. The most popular water model lists the distance between the hydrogen and oxygen atoms at exactly 1 angstrom. The angle between the hydrogen arms, shown as theta in the chart below, varies from 102.7 degrees to 113.424 across the 46 models. Okay, so we see here that the geometry of water molecule is not properly investigated, or let me put this way, the scientists do not know how exactly a water molecule looks like. It can the geometry of that molecule can vary, can be different from one molecule to another. one of the most complex models. 6 site has the angle at exactly 108 degree, well within the limits of the rest of the models. Knowing what I do about sacred geometry and the divine proportion, I would like to propose my own water model. Here it is. Okay, so Scott here makes his water model, but it seems that 6 site model as is some water molecule model. It is actually molecular model of water. It is called 6 site, and it have 108 degree angle. Okay, so 108 is important number. I can tell you. Maybe I will later make a video about the number 108. Okay, I just want to say that number is important in my research, in research or of everyone who is interested to discover hidden knowledge and hidden meanings in our reality. Okay, so let me continue. Here is the model of Scott. Here is Scott's model. Okay, here you see the degree between two hydrogen atoms. Okay, oxygen is here. Okay, in the center. Okay, and we have here angle of 108 degrees. Okay, it is Scott Onstott's model. Okay, here he put the 5-pointed star here using this model of water molecule. Okay, and it seems that this star fits perfectly here between these two hydrogen molecules. Okay, and here he put the distance between two hydrogen molecules are exactly phi this unit with A. I forgot what is called. Armstrong's, not important, but that unit, okay, is phi, is number phi is here. It is important. Okay, here on the left side you see 1 of that unit. That is the unit for distance. Okay, on the right side it is 1. Okay, interesting model by Scott. Okay, and I will continue with the article. The beautiful thing about my model is that water is based on the pentagram, the symbol of life. I wrote about this in my Snowflake and a Flower post back in 2011. 5 is the number of life. Okay, so here we see the number 5, and maybe I will make later video about the number 5, but number 5 is important number. Okay, and according to Scott Onstott, okay, number 5 is the number of life. Interesting. Okay, that is really interesting. Furthermore, when water freezes, it spontaneously orders itself in hexagonal structures. I wrote 6 is the number of structure. Interesting, really interesting. Water is its own 6 to 5 relation. No flower needed. I do not understand this perfectly, but water is its own 6 to 5 relation. Okay, I do not see how. Okay, I see how, because 6 is connected with the freezing, with the freezing. Okay, and 5 is here in this model represented and connected with the water molecule. You can see the hexagonal structure at the molecular scale. Okay, we will see that soon. Water is its own 6 to 5 relation. No flower needed. I do not actually understand what he means when says no flower needed. But okay, I will maybe discover it later. Now let's continue with the hexagonal structure at the molecular scale. Here is the molecular structure of water ice, or ice, I would say. So this is the ice, and you should see here the 6-5 pattern. I personally do not see it so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, but however, I will continue the article. And much larger at the scale of snowflakes. Okay, we will see that next. Here it is, the 6-5 relation. Okay, I personally do not see it very well, but I see the 6. Okay, here we have the 6 sides of a snowflake. Okay, so 6 number is connected with the freezing. Okay, there is that tendency of water to go in 6 sides. This molecule is going in 6 sides. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 6 number, I think, is it is important because it is connected to the geometrical figure of cube. Okay, let's see what Scott says about this. A question I posted on Facebook is, how does each arm of a snowflake know to grow itself in symmetry with the other arms? Okay, the other arms, the arms are very far away from each other. Atomically speaking, there must be a field that causes the spontaneous order to emerge. I would say that it seems that field is not only present in water. I think that there is some hidden field maybe in the space, and I think that every molecule maybe is going in some way in that grow itself in symmetry with the other arms. Every molecule maybe in this reality is have tendency in this material reality have tendency to grow itself in symmetry with the other arms of that molecule. Really, this is mystery. This is a good question. The good question here. Okay. Some say it is sound that structures snowflakes. It is sound that structures snowflakes, but all you hear in a snowfall is silence. Some say it is the environmental conditions of pressure, temperature, humidity, etc. that allows the crystals to grow exactly as they do. That is some environment or music to vary itself with such granularity such that every snowflake grown is unique. Every snowflake grown is unique. Okay, yes, it is possibility that pressure, temperature, etc. impacts on formation on the way how this snowflake would appear. Sound maybe impacts, but all this described here impacts on on the snowflake, how would it appear, how would it appear. As you can see, it can appear in this way or this way, but the problem is why there are 6 sides of here. Why there is always 6 sides? Okay, that is the real mystery. That is the real mystery, and so you see that number 6 is really important. And why there is always 6 sides? This reality is really weird, really weird where we live in, but that is our destiny. Okay, so I will now continue. Here is his pond in winter. Every snowflake appears to me like a crop circle design. It is silent brilliance. It is silent brilliance. Okay, I would say here that crop circles are a mystery. Okay, but and maybe I will make a video about crop circles. But I do not think that crop circles are some special geometric design. Some special geometric design in way that they are connected to these molecules of snowflake. These snowflake models here. I think that crop circles are not made to be some symmetric, to make some symmetry and elegance in a geometric way. I think they are made to bring some message to us and to someone. I think they are a tool to informing someone about something. Okay, and snowflake geometric model of what we saw before a moment ago. That model is elegant. Okay, it looks nice. It looks beautiful. Looks somehow in some way of balance. That model of snowflake have some balance. We see the 6 sides. We see some balance in that snowflake. Okay, but in crop circles you see the different crop circles. You see balance in them also, but that is not the rule. I think that crop circles are images of images that care with them some type of information, and that information is there to be shown to someone. I think that is the point of crop circles. Okay, but I will later explain that maybe more. I will tell you more about that. Okay, let's continue with this. If geometry were a song or a language, then a snowfall would be a symphony or a work of treasured literature. If geometry were a song or a language, then a snowfall would be a symphony or a work of treasured literature. Okay, I agree here, but crop circle is not that symphony or treasured literature. I think. Okay, I think the purpose of crop circle is to carry some type of information, and the purpose of snowflake is not to carry some type of information. Okay, that's the difference that I promote. Okay, here. Okay, so let's continue. If only we had the ears to hear or eyes to decode the geometric language, what we might learn. Okay, yes, it is interesting, and geometry seems that it is important here. So geometry is a song, and snowfall is a symphony. Geometry is a language, then snowfall is for example, some novel. Okay, some novel. Okay, and actually it is that snowflake is actually a living geometry, living 3D actual geometry, expression of geometry. Snowflake is actually materialization of an idea of six-sided figure, let's say. Okay, God geometrizes continually, said Plato. It is interesting quote. Okay, so yes, the problem between the geometry and the God and our reality and time. Here in this word continually we see the problem of time. I see that. Okay, I just speculate here. Is important. So relation between geometry, between the origin of our reality, and between time, seems it is important. Okay, and later maybe when I speak about the Illuminati matrix theory, I will tell you about more about the geometry and about how according to that theory, that special conspiracy theory, according to that theory, how this reality start to begin, and what is the purpose of our reality, and how it began in the first place. Okay, I will speak that about some other video, and there I will make the relation between make the connection between the geometry, between God, between creator, and between time. Okay, I will try to explain that. Because when I explaining, it is also a good way for me to learn something new. Okay, so let's continue with this article. There are 333 million cubic miles of water on Earth. Okay, that's got found. Okay, it is interesting. I do not know it is exactly true, but as I said, I believe Scott. So you see here that the number 3 is important. Okay, here is another example how number 3 is important. Okay, we have one more example how number 3 is important. Okay, but maybe this information about 333 million cubic miles is false information. I do not know. Maybe it is false, false science information. I really don't know. Of water on Earth, an interesting volume. Of that, only 0.003% is fresh. Okay, again you see that number 3 is here important. I mean, you see here number 3. Okay, in this information about the fresh water. Okay, also I notice here 3 zeros, so another I would say another 3 here, and again number 3 is important. Okay, so fresh water contains the number 3. Water on our place where we live in contains number 3. Actually, 3 trees. 3 trees. Okay, in 333 million cubic miles. Okay, of that only 0.003% is fresh unpolluted water. Okay. unpolluted water. Okay. Okay. So fresh water contains number 3, and water in general contains number 3. Interesting information here. Okay. And I am going further. Okay. Every snowflake appears to me like a crop circle design. It is silent brilliance. Okay, actually, okay, that is already said. Okay. This image is okay. Image of water. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop, said Rumi. Okay. That is one pantheistic message. Okay, and as you research these things, deism and pantheism are the dominant theories here. Okay, the materialistic atheistic approach here in our research, in Onstott research, is dying. Atheism is dying here. Okay, and okay, and pantheism and some type of spiritualism here is present. Okay. Okay. So Rumi quote from Rumi explains that here. Okay. Okay. So the basic message here from this quote is that everything is connected, that everything is actually one giant big being, big being. Okay. Yes, I said that a moment ago, that everything is big giant being, but actually it is not important here that theoretical speculations are not important. Here is important that we learn about the reality when we research. Okay, so every speculation and every theory I will discuss maybe in some other video. Okay, what I actually think, where we exactly live, but now at this current stage, it is good to actually research the data, research the information. It is good to notice the things what are happening around you. Okay. So let's continue with the comments on this article. Here some Bernie said, very cool post. The phi 6 phi occurrence in the model is intriguing. Have you come across this guy's research? Okay, I didn't check this, but it seems it is maybe useful. Okay, Sasha says, hello Scott, have you heard of the crop circle ship? There is a series on YouTube about it, saying that most crop circles are blueprints for building a machine that is running on water. Water might not just be the source of life, but also of infinite power. Considering the fact that we don't even know the exact structure of it, one can only imagine what surprises water will have for us in the future. Too bad that they stopped doing videos for the ship several years ago, but the other videos are still on. Interesting. It seems that this I do not know about this theory about ship connection between the water ships and crop circles. Maybe I will check that. Okay. Urban said, "Water is fascinating. I have thought sometimes that what we call water is the fundamental medium which the universal mind or God mind uses to dream up this planetary level play of life forms." Okay, so I do not. I should say, Urban. Every time you speak about, I would say said to him if he is here. Okay, every time you speak about the planets, you need to check first if the Earth is really a planet or it is really a concave. Okay. Okay. No. And yes, the connection between the creator or God, between the consciousness and the water is important. That question is really important. So how the water is connected to consciousness, how the water is connected to the soul of one person, how is it connected to the God, why water is so important, is really good question. Is really good question, because why it is so important, what is the relationship between the water and consciousness or mind, or I don't know, but this observation here is interesting. Is water really the fundamental medium which the universal mind or God mind uses? Okay, is it really the fundamental medium? And if water is fundamental medium, why is it fundamental medium? Okay, I do not think that water is fundamental medium. Yes, we have about 60% in our body water, but I think water is only a material element, and I do not see how it is connected with the God or consciousness, particularly the soul. How is the soul connected to water, I would ask. Okay, and okay. Why? I think that earth and water and fire and air are all important, and if you say that water is fundamental, okay, someone would ask why air is not fundamental, why earth, why other type of other form of material world is not important or fundamental. Okay, but however, here we see that water is problematic, and we can make many questions about the relationship between water and our reality. I have found a lot more measurements in the last couple of months and think I will start blogging about them. If you are interested, I could send you some emails about some of them beforehand to get some qualified input. By all means, Scott says, by all means, I am interested and will help where I can. Thank you, that is great. I do not understand what type of measurements, but okay. That is private thing, okay. And here Urban said also that God dreams up this reality where we lived in. And he dream. It actually, Urban says here that God plays with life, made and plays with life forms in some way. Okay. Okay, maybe that is correct in some way, but however, you notice here that on the one hand we have our reality where we live in, okay, and on the other side we have God or some creator that created that, and another part we have the life forms in our reality, okay, and now we know, and we always knew that life forms are connected to reality, to not life forms where we live in, okay. So you see that there is some strange connection, an obvious connection between the life forms, between the not living non-living matter, and between a creator. It seems that those three that are always connected. It seems that God, consciousness, and material world are always in some way connected. Okay. It is strange, it is weird, but it seems every person can notice that every person can call God different names, can call life forms using different names, can call a material world, non-living world using different names, but however everyone can notice that there is the connection between life forms, between non-living forms, and creator on the third side. Okay. So that would be all about this article, and that would be all from me, from my observations and my discussion. Okay, so that would be everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I was interesting enough. See you next time. Maybe when I make another video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you.